Hey guys, it's Heather the Crochet Witch. How are you guys doing today? Welcome to day 5 of Stranger New Year, which makes this January 5th, 2023. Still getting used to the new year being tacked on, but we're getting there. I haven't messed up yet in the videos. I've messed up more on my paperwork at work. Whenever I'm going through my files and my paperwork and all that kind of stuff, I have actually, I've only gone to put down the wrong thing. I haven't actually put it down yet. Put it down wrong, I mean. That's a surprise. Last year I was putting down 2021 into February. It's usually what I always do. Because I've got a better grip on it than I thought I did. Not bad. Anyway, so today's Thursday. Hi. Hopefully your week's been treating you well. Mine has been progressing. If you've been following along, quick health update. My knee. Okay, so here's the weird thing. I was talking about my knee. I've told you guys all about it. So if you want to hear the more detailed version, you can check the last couple Stranger New Year videos. But essentially, it had, I'm thinking gotten something pulled wrong. And it had started feeling, it wasn't feeling good, but it was feeling better than it originally was. Because originally it felt like my knee was on death's door. And I'm sorry, I waited again until the boys fell asleep because David's not home. So I was listening to make sure they were behaving. So if you ever see me that's usually why. I'm seeing if the boys are behaving out there. Anyway, where was I? My brain tracked myself. It's still sore, but not better. Or not better even. It's sore, not better, but not worse. Tonight at work, because I said yesterday I found out I'm a very hands-on manager, and I can't quite seem to just do what I said I was going to do and sit down and just supervise. I once again found myself, because I said this time I mean it, I'm really going to just sit there. And I didn't. And things were getting progressively more sore throughout the night. And by the end of the night, I found when I got to kind of just stand more than run around, something that had originally maybe been pulled was extra sore, to the point where I almost fell because it took me by surprise. The sharp pain did. But that's what I was getting to is I will say, since work, I really thought, Damon and I got in the car and I was really thinking by the time I get home, I'm not going to be able to get out of the car, let alone take out Maverick. Because Maverick still, when I take him out, especially at night, I take him out on his leash to go potty because otherwise he'll be out in the yard eating sticks and rocks and everything. So especially the nights that I'm really tired and I just want to let's get the pottying done and then, come inside. He's just on his leash. So I was I don't know if I'm gonna be able to, take him out, on his leash and everything and walk around the whole yard with him and everything like I do normally. And I really hope the boys are settled down easily tonight, which they weren't. Otis was a little bit crazy tonight, but they're settled down now, and he had settled down, just it took him longer tonight. Tonight was just that kind of night. Maybe because it was windy and he doesn't love that to begin with, but it started snowing again, which right before New Year's, I was reading this article that they had some big fancy technology from Europe that helped them predict weather further ahead and more accurately, and we weren't going to get any bad weather or any even cold weather for 3 weeks into January. is snowing. It's supposed to snow all day today too. Today as you're watching this. And it's snowing tonight as I'm recording this. So, no, the fancy weather stuff didn't make a difference. I mean, it's not the blizzard, so I guess I can just shut up, right? Anyway, but as you're watching this, I'm off work, so today will be, oh, I never even finished my story. I just sidetracked myself. I thought I would just like not make it out of the car, not be able to deal with the boys and, play around with them. I got home, I got like into like my pajamas and got comfy and everything. And even with the boys being like kind of playful and rowdy and everything, my knee is feeling better again. It must have just been the standing. I don't know. Like I've been standing a little bit at home, like just, doing stuff. I got some, since today is my errand day, grocery day, things like that. Like with Damon, I got a box together for like, because I told you I'm kind of going through my we don't need this phase. I got a box put together to take down to Goodwill. Just stuff that I probably won't even bother waiting for the yard sale, because we have a yard sale every year. And we try to put things away in totes for that, so we can just pull the totes out, price stuff, and it's good to go. But stuff that we're like, oh, whatever, this can just go to Goodwill, like it's fine. We also have stuff like that. And so I have like that box. I went and sorted some more stuff for that tonight. And so I mean, I haven't just been sitting, but anyway, it's feeling a little better. Like it's still sore, but I would go so far as to say it is feeling better than the last few days. Even though at work tonight, I really thought it was going to be like turn for the worst. Maybe it's because I took more ibuprofen after that. I don't know. We'll see tomorrow, I guess, how things go, but I'll take it. I'll take the win, Then I was able to crochet tonight. Also, so I have yarn things to show you. Isn't that exciting? I am down to, I have like a ball like this of yarn, and then this one skein left, which I'm about to break into tonight, because I'm sure I'll finish the ball. But this is my MVP yarn that I spent forever trying to figure out what to do with. I know I've showed you guys. It's Hirschner's MVP worsted 8-ounce ball. It's in the color just named orange and black, which it's a pretty good representation of what it is right there, just orange and black. When I got it, I did not realize how busy it would be. I thought the color changes, I guess, would be a little bit longer than they were. It's pretty short color changes in it. And I just didn't know what to do with it. So since then, I had decided to make just granny squares and mix them with a few solid squares from some scraps that I had that I thought would mix in with it. And then I am doing a single crochet continuous join, which eventually one day there will be a video tutorial for, but I'm doing it in this yarn right here, which is just a red heart, like amethyst or purple or whatever, just the regular basic. Oh, you know what? I have some right here. Hold on. It is the colorway amethyst. I was right. Amethyst. It's very pretty. So I'm doing the join in that. And then the solid colors of squares that I'm about to show you are just scraps that I've had in various this and that's. And I call this like my Halloween gingham blanket, because it looks to me like just like a checkered gingham the way it's come out. See how busy this is? And so I have put in orange, which was the last row that I've done. I checkered in some orange with it. And this orange was literally from like Goodwill like years ago. It's way rougher than I thought because they were in like a bag. So I've just been using them on random things. And this is some of the last of that orange, I believe. I might have a little more of it. I'm not sure. But I figured once this is washed, or, you know, I can just use this blanket to like throw around. Maybe like Maverick would like covering up with it too or whatever. So it's just going to be a little bit of a durable blanket. So it's all good. And it would just use up a lot of the scrap and use this up. So, anyway, so it's just a scrap orange. And then I did like full rows of the Hirschner's MVP. And then this was a scrap of a Red Heart with Love in, I think the color is violet now that I think about it, but it's just a Red Heart with Love. This one compared to the orange, this one's very soft. And then another full row of the MVP, and then another very soft and very bright. This is like a really witchy green to me, but this green was a Hobby Lobby. Is it Craft Secret or Craft Smart? Craft Secret, right? It's the Hobby Lobby value yarn anyway. It's like a leftover scrap from me making my Frankenstein ragdoll. It's left over from that. And then this was just a Red Heart Super Saver leftover in black. But yeah, in between each one were just 7 squares of the MVP. And then, like I said, it's all joined with a single crochet join. And it's a pretty good size. It's like a throw. It's like a pretty decent throw size. Like when I'm all done with it, I'll take pictures and show you guys properly. But I just finished this row with the orange and the variegated orange and black. Okay, sorry, I was listening for the boys again. Just finished that anyway, and am about to do, I have, each row is 7 squares long, or wide, however you want to say it, and I need to do 7 more Halloween colored squares, black and orange, whatever, colored squares, and then that's going to be it. I don't have another like color variation, and I don't think I have enough of this to do 14 more squares for 2 solid rows plus the row in between, because I need 4 of these squares to go with 3 colors otherwise. So that'd be what, 14, 15, 16, that'd be 18 more. I don't have enough to do 18 squares out of this, so I'm going to stop there, and then I'll just do some kind of simple border. I'm sure I have whatever's left of this, and then I have like another ball of this, which ideally, like I have like so probably like half a skein, which ideally that's all I'll end up using on this blanket, but I do have 2 more full skeins of this too. I just figured why bust into them if I don't have to. Like I'm trying to use up my yarn, but why have like a half of a skein as a leftover scrap if I can use them on something else. And like I said, if this is just going to be a rando blanket laying around or whatever, I'm not going to do any like super fancy border on it, because I doubt anybody's going to find real beauty in this blanket besides me, or maybe like Samantha would from Amethyst Craftworks, or maybe Yolanda, the crochet addict, because I know both of those ladies love Halloween definitely the way that I do. But most people, I don't think, would find the beauty in this necessarily. I don't know, but maybe I'm wrong. I could be wrong, but I know it's a really busy pattern in here. So it is just something to do, because my goal is to get rid of a lot of, like, use up, not get rid of, like, I'm not trying to just toss it out the window of my yarn, but I mean use a lot of my collection of yarn. And I want to do some giveaways and prizes for crochet alongs and things like that from my collection as well. But I'm just not trying to have as much of it. like I do want to use it. Like like I'm dying to get this blanket started. I just want to do stuff like finish this that's been in the works for a while, things like that. So almost done with this. Speaking of goals, I have got out my Stranger Things book. I am going to start writing my goals down. I have my ball bands that I'm going to start adding up either tonight or in the morning. So hopefully tomorrow I can put out the video with my how much yarn I've used and my show off my scrap ends so I can send those off to my mother-in-law. I was going to send those off to her today because David went over there while me and the boys were sleeping today. But I hadn't done the video, so I was like, oh, she'll get them next week. It'll be fine. I mean, she doesn't care when she gets them. But yeah, I got to get that done. And write down my goals for this year and all that stuff. So that will be in the works between tonight and tomorrow. Stack that there on top of my ball band box. And then before I go, because I'm going to make it quick since who knows how long the boys will be good out there. Plus, I want to go make dinner and I want to get back to crocheting, frankly, because like I'm really enjoying the fact that, like I said, I have time for more stuff like this now that I'm not solely like completely charged with I have to do this movie marquee blanket. I have to do it. It has to be done, and it's going to take the entire month. Like as much as I enjoy doing that, I am really enjoying knowing that I'll have it done and being able to work on other things. Like also, like it's pretty great, to be fully honest. I am looking forward to doing both. If that makes sense. But we will do the yarn advent calendar. Now I did have a comment, which I got the comment actually as I was going to work, so I didn't respond back. But I feel like I've addressed this, I don't know, multiple times, just not in every single video, so I'm not like being repetitive. But the comment was that I have said, and I do say this part in every video, that my yarn was inspired by this material, which was made for me specifically, and then made into this bag. And that I keep trying to name the yarns, and that I should just look for the inspiration here, which there's several reasons why I don't just do that. Number one being, well, the number one reason being, I just don't want to. Like, I'm not trying to be rude or mean, but I want to find that link between the actual TV show, just for my personal, just because I'm weird and I want to, and I think it's fun. It's something I like doing with, even if only a few of you guys really like play along with me. It's something I like. I enjoy waking up in the morning and looking at the comments and finding what you guys think, like if you agree with what I've thought of, if I've thought of anything, or if you come up with something different and I'm like, yes, why didn't I think of that, or if you're just as stumped as I am, or I don't know, it's just kind of like a little bondy thing, and I enjoy it a lot. Plus I really enjoy, like, I want to pick up the skeiny yarn in 2 months time when I'm working with it and be like, oh, I remember naming it this, and it does look just like this because we found the perfect name. And to me, like, that's so satisfying. The other reason though that I can't is I've already come across, like, kind of like off camera, because I'll hold the bag, like the bag will be on the table in front of me, kind of off camera. Like, I know right now you can see it like in the corner, but normally it's like, so I'll set it like here. You can't see it on the camera, right? But like I'll be showing you the yarn and everything, and I will look down or something, or even like after I'm done filming, I'll look at the bag and the yarn will have like a color from like this sticker, and a color from this sticker, and a color from this sticker. So that's not, yes, it's inspired by the bag, but not a specific one. So I still couldn't name it or I'd be naming it like the Dustin in the hat, but really L with the bagels, and the Friends sticker yarn. That's not fun. It'd be much more fun to be able to name it like the incident at the Hawkins lab, or, you know, like, to me that is much more fun. I don't know. So that's my reason for doing it. Like, it's just a little kooky thing I like doing, and that I like to at least pretend that a lot of you guys like to do it too. Even if you don't comment, maybe play along in your head, or, you know, whatever. If you don't, like I know Rose has always said that she watches my videos and just skips the Stranger Things parts because she's not interested in Stranger Things, and that's fine. That's fine. I'm not faulting her or like trying to call her out. I'm just saying, like, she does that. So like maybe some of you guys do that too, and that's okay. But that's the other reason why I can't really just look for the inspiration or for the name given the inspiration in here. The dyer just seemed to pick colors from any of them. It isn't even just from like, oh, I see, it's from this sticker here, or it's from that sticker there. And even if they did, while it's a pretty cool concept, I couldn't really name it like I'm trying to pick a sticker in general to, like, no sign Demogorgon, or cartoon dead Barb, or I don't know. Like, I just like the thought of trying to tie it in with all the different seasons or characters or things that just we love and I love from the show. So that's why I do it. Just to like kind of to explain, I guess. All that being said, we have a couple more. We have 2 more little bags and then a big skein left. That's it. That's it for this. So here's day 23. And if you're so inclined, I'm going to give you a preview, and then I'll look and I'll try to think of something that it'll coincide with. But if you guys think of something, let me know. All right. Here's your preview. And I definitely can't see. I'm blocking my whole screen. Hopefully you guys can see something. Right. Ooh, it's pretty. It is very pretty. Okay, so this one doesn't have very much white in it. I have to comment on that every time too. Like, it's light, but the colors are very blended into the white. So, oh no, I've almost untied it. One moment, I'm fixing. Okay, back to what I was saying. It is so pale that it's going to be a little hard too. So there's yellows. There's a very pale green. And then there's some dotted like blues, like sprinkled in blues. So it's like a greenish also coming from that into the yellow. It's very pretty. It's one that makes me think of almost like 70s colors though, right? Like the goldish yellow and the green and blue. I feel like somebody also had a shirt that looked similar in color. Like not with the speckles or anything, but just the color itself. Gonna have to think about this one too, I think. Any ideas jumping to mind for you guys? I mean, honestly, the yellow could be Eggos also. But on the Eggo Extravaganza, there was definitely more than, because the white could be the whipped cream, and the blue would be the candy then, the blue and the green. But there was definitely like red and orange in there too. And I don't think there was anything blue in the USS Butterscotch. Or I'd say maybe that. Because it could be like a sweet treat kind of thing if we could think of the right one. This yarn is so soft. I don't know. What do you guys think? What do you any thoughts, any ideas, anything from any season? I am open to anything. But for now, it's going back in bag 23. And I'm going to fit it into this beautiful project bag. Definitely running out of room in here. I got to get these out of their paper bags and then numbered with their tags and stuff too. That's another to do very soon here. But okay, so that's that. Yeah. I'm going to go on that note. I'm going to make some dinner, make sure the boys are out there behaving and they're being on their best behavior. Probably just sleeping is probably what they're doing. They're both on their bed. Ooh, I heard something though. I'm gonna go. All right, I love you guys, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.